Yeah.
As the MD and CEO of BSc Clearing House, what is that work? What are you required to do? How significant is that impact? Is the impact of your responsibility that you carry on your shoulders? So, tell us, our audience, something about that story.
Good. I think one Jyoti sometime back she said unsung heroes, but
Yeah.
I think that is a reality. Many people know what an exchange does. People don't know what a clearing house does,
Yes.
and that's what I call it as unsung heroes.
Yes.
So your trade will not get properly executed if a due risk management is not done. So believe me, a trade comes to the exchange, flash of seconds, taco, nano, God knows how many seconds it comes, and then it just goes, it says everything is okay, a trade can be executed, there is enough collateral management, risk management, collateral management, and then it goes, and then the trade is actually happened.
Right.
So that is where the clearings, the tail can wag the dog. That's the power of the clearing house. Okay, it has got the capability to increase. We are talking about the world's fastest stock exchange and all that. That you are able to put that label if an efficient clearing house is there. So today, whichever exchange the trade happens, I am agnostic. I can do the risk management, collateral management of that trade, and that too flash of the seconds. So that is got the power of the front face. Coming to the second part of it, believe me, you have done a trade, you have done a buy, and you don't get shares. You do not get it in time. You sold shares, you don't get your money in time. Whole market is going to be questioned. And this is a very important function of a clearing house, of the clearing and the settlement part of it. And that is something, since the time I have joined clearing house, I think my body clock, I don't have to put an alarm. I naturally get up around 4:30. I have to check a message that, okay, fine, everything is just order put in.
Yeah. It's 4:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time.
And I have to see that message that everything is proper, everything has been put into place, test orders, because I am concerned that kind of market opens properly. And I don't have to put a clock. I have to, okay, fine, this is all good, then I can go to sleep again for a nap. So that is the pressure. I do have the pressure, and I do understand that we are an organization of national critical importance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We are the indicator of the India's economy.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe COVID, maybe 26/11, maybe 26 July, bomb blast, whatever happens, market has to open in time, market has to close in time, without any uninterrupted delay, whatever, latency or whatever. And that's the responsibility you carry. And that is, of course, any responsibility you carry, it comes with a lot of, if you want to say burden. If you want to take it as a challenge. And if you want to see it in a bigger space, that you are helping Indian economy. Okay. Today, I think the biggest ever derivatives exchanges are in India, both. And I am supporting both these exchanges.
Awesome.
So you feel a pride in saying that.
Right.
And that pride makes you do really. And believe me, I have come to this regulatory space by choice. Okay. Otherwise, zindagi achhi kat rahi.
I wanted to come to that, your regulatory role. But for the audience, you must understand what if you are trading in stock market and you must be seeing the screens. आपको stocks के prices ऊपर नीचे दिखते रहते होंगे. जब आप stock खरीदते हैं और खरीदने और बेचने का बीच में जो होता है, बैंकिंग ट्रांजैक्शन, पैसा डेबिट होना, ब्रोकर के पास रिकंसाइल होना, वहाँ से पैसा रिलीज होना, and so much more behind the scene. So behind the scene सिर्फ podcast में नहीं हो रहा है, but there's a big behind the scene behind markets.
Absolutely.
And the entire settlement of the penny, whether it's 1 rupee or 1,000 crores, doesn't matter. For Vaisshali, that is microseconds settlement. If the risk management doesn't happen, markets can't start. So we are talking about a massive role, a responsibility, you can call it challenge as you heard, but very important to know that this is the role led by Vaisshali Babu as the MD CEO of world's oldest stock exchange, BSE's Clearing Corporation Limited. I hope I'm right.
Absolutely right.
Perfect.
See, today we are talking about mutual fund sahi hai. Sometimes my team says, Madam, mutual fund sahi hai. But is it sahi for the other world? It is too difficult for us.
Wow, good.
Why? Because I am here supporting somebody who is doing an investment of just 1,000 rupees to somebody who is in crores. Believe me, if he doesn't get an NAV, and today my clearinghouse boasts of managing more than 90% of India's mutual fund volumes. The numbers are absolutely exploding month by month. And I have to take care of that end mile 1,000 rupees person, as well as somebody who can be from Bollywood film star whose investments are also coming and running into crores. That too well within the time. My shop has to be very well oiled. I still remember a story, somebody invested 2,000 bucks, and people are nowadays, I appreciate the kind of transparency is there. He said, ma'am, you're cut off. I paid the money before the cut off, and my team, they said, no, I want to speak to the MD. And I think teams managed it, but they said, ma'am, you only please come because he is very hard and fast and only speaking to you. Then I said, yes sir, what can I do? Then he said, I gave before the cutoff. I said, yes sir. Your team had time. How much time? Your team had 13 seconds before that. I gave you and I could not get NAV. Now you are answerable. I said, yes sir, you are right. I will do the needful. So that is the kind of questioning when it comes, that kind of responsibility you carry. Because you have to 13 seconds, and he had done a nice screenshot of when he did the payment. Now the poor fellow, he has made the payment to his banker, from his banker to come to me, and me to give it to the AMC. It also taken that it doesn't happen with that 13 seconds, but he is having that in his mind, So that is very important. Another thing, Jyoti, you mentioned about clearing and settlement. I think when I joined as a management trainee, and maybe I think Jyoti, you will remember the days that the settlement will happen once in 2 months, or they will decide randomly, okay, ये month कर लेते, नहीं तो नहीं कर लेते.
T plus 14 की बात कर लेते हैं.
Yes, and then it became T plus 30. Means today, whatever 1st January you buy, you will get settled on 1st of February or whatever. Then we move to T plus 14, T plus 7, T plus 3, T plus 2.
I would like to pause you because this is so interesting for the listeners. There was a time when the stocks that you buy today or sell today will only get to settle by 3 months' time, not later.
2 months, 3 months.
2 months, 3 months. Today, and that period had only come down, right? And we are talking about today as T plus...
As with T plus 1. So believe me, we have also implemented T plus 0. Okay, on the same day. Means today you buy, you will get your securities today. And that is of course on an optional basis. Just imagine the efficiency that we have brought in. And this efficiency will not come without focus on technology. So I don't feel I'm working for an exchange clearinghouse. I feel I'm working for a fintech. So I think half of my day is busy with trying to resolve how technological improvements are going to take it, and still the study is going on.
Wow.
Yes.
Outstanding.
So numbers have been a big part of your life. What excites you most, about working in such a high stakes, numbers driven industry?
I think is give me a kick is of doing something new always. I think I have to really thank all my previous, whatever the few organizations that I worked, I was always involved in setting up something new. My stint with BNP Paribas, I set up their India custody shop. Okay. When I came to now BSE Clearinghouse, there are so many projects which are, helping to build end-mild investor confidence, transparency, trust, proper risk management, and this is where actually Indian market has also seen so many ups and downs. With each and every up and down, there have been very stringent rules. Still, to make it look investor friendly, okay, that is the beauty of being in the market and presenting it, not looking like a difficult. I've handled now, I'm more handling the Indian retail, I have handled the foreign institutional investors, where believe me, somebody who is sitting in US and investing in India, he is going to be all the more worried about how his investments are doing, whether he is getting the proper bonus, proper dividend, proper money at the right time. And regulations are changing. You are their eyes, ears, nose, mouth, everything. So you are going to be their ambassador when it comes to the regulation. You also have to play a balancing role, that we have to manage the compliance part of it. And that is something really gives me, and I think thanks to the Indian regulators, that where the market has gone, every day is a challenge. My plate is already full with so many. Today as we speak, I'm having a list of the new projects which many of them the market may not be, do not know. Just a list of the things that we are parallelly working. It is more than 30.
Okay.
Okay, so each and everything we try to make a model, we present it to the regulator or to the stakeholders, whether this works, then version 2, version 3, version 4, version 5 comes. Another some projects get, okay, after doing a lot of work, it looks like, okay, it cannot be done. But a lot of efforts go into that, and continuously doing something new, that has become
Way of life, like always, like us
every
do
day
something.
that becomes, actually that gives me a very high. You are doing something for the community, you are doing something for the Indian capital market. I think, there was one lesson in my school, I think I was in 5th standard, it was a lesson, the writer is Pula Deshpande, E.L. Deshpande. The chapter name was Hey Jug Sundar Karun Jain.
Hey Jug Sundar Karun Jain.
Means I will make this world Sundar. अच्छा बना के जाऊंगी.
In fact, one of the Desi Dhaakad lines is
Yes.
that leave a place better than you
Yes,
found.
I know.
Yes.
So that I do not know. I still, it gives me goosebumps that it had a very high impact. That you don't have to try to do something, very revolutionary. Revolution will happen. Just keep that focus. That you do your bit to make whatever your world, whichever world your financial world, your economics or whatever, cricket, sports or whatever, you have to make something for this world to be good.
Right.
You just contribute, leave it the thought over there. ऊपर वाला है देख लेगा उसको, how does he treat you, good or bad, but you just make it your stuff, you play your role, that's all.
Awesome. ये तो पता चल गया कि आप दूसरों की लाइफ में तो बहुत काफ़ी interesting चीज़ें हैं, because you are very aware that the impact that you can make in people's life. We want to know who is making impact in your life. The conservative amchi mulgi has a story that she has not shared, but probably will share. Let us know about the man in your life.
Yes, even my marriage was a Bollywood style marriage only.
I knew it was coming. भाग के भी करते संभाल लेते हैं हम लोग.
So I always
One
say,
disclaimer: after this, don't start pinging her husband. He's gonna be in big demand. He's one of his type. Amazing, and I happen to know him. So yes, at your own risk.
Yes. So I always say I'm a proud Maharashtrian, married to a proud Tamilian. So it opens up the mind space. I think one thing is that once you get out of your comfort zone, and if you are able to keep always, just keep your eyes, ears open. Okay, take the things what you can take. There are always good or bad things. Somewhere, as I said, staying in a chawl, I always could make out, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I don't want to do. And this man comes in my life as my teacher. Believe me, on the marriage day, when the Feira is going on, I was calling him sir. Because this is how I used to always call him. So, the sir. So
You're like, sir, I love you.
I think nobody said, I love you in those times, it was understood.
If he calls Jacob, will he say, I love you too?
So I think, because he used to, it was not only me, I think there were other, we were 3 boys and 2 girls. He used to, that was again teaching. So he used to make us know, after office at 5:30 you are sitting. He used to prepare for all competitive exams that you need to crack, AAOs and this one, RBI grade 1. So used to wait for saal mein kabhi aayega, and then you write the exam and you will clear and all that. So at a point of time I had multiple, I had cleared NABARD, I had cleared UTI, railways, and all insurance and all that, and eventually joined insurance, and there where I met him, and he used to prepare her for this, because he also thought that this girl is good in studies, and this is how our interaction started.
She also married him thinking इसके साथ सारे exams clear
Clear कर देंगे.
तो सारे लेके
So I
That's an
think
interesting
one
tip.
thing, another thing is, right, stakeholder management I learned from there. So he is the one man leading, definitely directing my life. He is, I always can say that my husband is more ambitious for me than myself. Okay. So it was, he had already carved out, Vaishali, you should be here by this time, and according to him, I am late to become at the leading position. But at the same time, of course, I had taken my career little slowly till my son was 10, 11. Because I think, I feel as a mother, there are certain things, I wouldn't be at peace at myself. I would have been MD CEO maybe 5 years before, but I think that wouldn't have given me the mental peace which I am in now. Okay, so that was the right decision at that point of time. So he still gives me agenda.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing? Okay, you can do this course at this point of time. I think 10 years back, I said, enough working. Now I'll leave it. Now, and this is just a evening chai, sometimes office pressures, and you will tell your husband that I am now going to say it bye, quits. And then we never had a discussion on that. Next day, this man comes with an Excel sheet. हमारे घर में सबकी Excel sheet होती है. So he comes. He said, Vaishali, this is February month. You will resign. It will be May. Then in June, you will enroll for this course. The exam will be in October. Parallelly, you do this. Then that will be there. Then this one. And he had permutation and combination of all that. Then I said, my God, I better work. This fellow will make me study throughout. So I better work. And then one course he will allow me to do. Otherwise, he'll make me do. What are you going to do? You should be doing something. So you will be doing this. So
he was there to kind of not let you rest down. But
absolutely.
Keep pushing
there
you
was
in that.
Always pushing, always keeping a very open mind. I think it's very, because I see my friends, not everybody is blessed or very, everybody wants to be positive, but when it comes to practicality, it doesn't come out that forthwith. I think there was time then there was a fear that I may be transferred from Mumbai, and my son was, I think, around 4 or 5 year old, and I used to come home. Today she got transferred, today he got transferred.
Did he chickened out that time?
I know, yeah. That's right. And I said, if I get transferred, he said, okay, you will go. And it came as a matter of fact, and he didn't have to even think about it. I said, but Priyadarshan is small. I said, okay, you have to take him, he needs you more, so you will take him. I said, okay. But after going there, I would need everything, whole setup. Yes, I will come, we'll get a house, we'll get a servant, maybe we'll buy. And my, chota buddhi types, I said, whether I will need a TV, I will need a washing machine. They said, I'll get you everything. Then I said, Arey, choice hi nahi hai, no escape. I have to go if I get transferred. Because there were some of my friends who had transferred and their husband said, no, nothing, you quit the job. I said, मेरा husband तो बोलता ही नहीं मेरे को quit करो. So then I said, ये तो मुझे भेज के ही छोड़ेगा. So then last mile, then I said, if this doesn't work, Babu, I'll try. But if it doesn't work and if I come back, you will not get angry, no? He said, you first, I'll give you everything, you see. How does it work? Okay? If it doesn't work, you come back, then we'll see. But if I don't give you, first day you will come back. So you better, you should try with full support and do. So this was the kind of, conditionless support.
Amazing.
And this is what he is. And he always feels that I should be very forthwith, I should be committed to my work. For him, shadi, bacha, it will come. It is a part and parcel of life. So, and even I also strongly believe, and I keep on telling it to all the women who come in contact with me. Many universities call me, some office, some management school calls me, but last 5 minutes I take, okay, forget about Indian society. I think Jyoti, Minal, you will agree that, I have worked with all the, out of India, also global, all the women. See, I think these are the responsibilities. In a smaller or bigger shape, it comes to every woman. But with that, your career path or what you want to do, you know, that should not get compromised. Your gears can be, you know, sometimes in life you can be slow, sometimes you can be fast, but you need to still keep on driving, and that's so I did not have an escape from that point of view. I would say even my you know, once you think about it, you know, and I'm a big fan of the mind matters, you know, mind power.
Mind matters.
Mind
Yeah.
matters. Once you decide, you know, the whole universe comes to help. Even till now, my son is like his early 30s kind of thing, but that time 3 months maternity leave, and I had leave. But I said, let me not take leave. If he falls sick, I need to have some balance. And believe me, till now I have not taken a leave for his sickness. Okay, because my son, Friday evening he'll be sick. Sunday evening tak acha ho jata tha. So, you know, so even he has supported me.
Awesome.
That, you know, that my mom or my neighbors will say, even your son has become very glued to your Monday to Friday cycle, and he is also supporting.
Super.
So, you know, everything comes to help if you are very determined, for sure. That's